You guys are flying. You're going over 100 miles an hour down the metro.
Can I please get a warrant? Please. But if I was a cop and the person told me, I'll be like, I might have slapped him like, and I want to give you.
I don't want to slap
so fucking bad. But you told me that your license,
here's my
just
thing,
got
man.
your license back. I ain't gonna get
I've
your
seen
license.
one too many bodies.
I promise I won't do it again.
I've seen one too many bodies, man. You know how many of those are?
In a surprising turn of events, Young Thug continues to battle legal chaos even after his release from jail. Just when fans thought the worst was behind him, Atlanta authorities began targeting him once again. It all started shortly after Thug opened up in an interview about his fallout with Gunna, sparking federal interest that hasn't let up. His candidness has clearly put a spotlight back on his activities.
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
Much of the current attention stems from Thug's new track, Money on Money, featuring Future. In the song, Thug directly calls out so-called rats in the industry with the viral line, "If you're a rapper and you're a rat, just do gospel." This line exploded online, with one fan tweeting, "You're not even legally allowed to rap about gangster stuff anymore." The tweet gained over 100,000 likes and 3 million views, catching the attention of law enforcement. In the track, Thug raps, "Brody, you a rat, twin, you a pack," and laments about calling snitches his friends, further distancing himself from Gunna, who took a plea deal in 2022. Reports say Thug was so upset by Gunna's deal that he banged his head on the courtroom table when he first heard.
Some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or gang members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. But he's always going to talk about him and his doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, me is like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about again. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain. You can see was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody knows Thug was not that weight. So we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play.
Soon after, a shocking revelation came to light. Wack 100 claimed to have 2 hours of interrogation footage where Gunna allegedly cooperates against Young Thug. This bombshell added fuel to the fire, making it seem like the federal government might be preparing a second wave of charges for the YSL crew.
Gunna. Hey, Gunna, listen. I'm putting it together. I'm going to give you some time. I don't know, 24 hours, 12 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. I'm going to give you some time, though, Gunna, for you to go ahead on and confess. Confess to the world about all the telling you did. You know that interrogation? Yeah. Guess who got it? 2 hours? Boy, you was in there talking more than Hurricane Katrina. The only thing he did wrong was let him record him. You know what I'm talking about.
Young Thug subtly responded by going live on Instagram, hinting at deeper betrayals without naming names. His short, cryptic streams sent the internet into a frenzy and left fans speculating about what he was truly trying to say.
Stink, I miss you.
I miss you too. What you doing?
Nothing, bored. You don't like him?
No, he's in my motherfucking room.
Cause you was being mean. He felt your energy.
Man, I don't even play. I fly all the way to LA. Is that?
He ain't gonna touch you.
Amid the chaos, DJ Akademiks leaked audio recordings where Thug, during his jail time, warned fellow rappers to avoid Gunna. These calls added credibility to the idea that Thug has fully cut ties with Gunna and views him as part of the reason he's in this legal mess.
That Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this. I don't give a if you believe me. That's what he sent to. Or he sent a message to Dirk, Baby. There's a few other rappers that just won't call their names. Just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not fucking with Gunna, speaking out. They're chilling away. Thug got out. Gunna kind of hot. Ain't like you're trying to really jump and work with Gunna.
With the rumors catching fire, Thug once again jumped on Instagram Live. This time, he simply laughed off the drama, showing fans he wasn't rattled. But behind the scenes, things were rapidly getting more serious.
Whoa! What's up? Who up right now? What's up? Who up right now?
Things escalated quickly when the head of Georgia's gang task force announced that their office was preparing to potentially charge for PF Lil Baby's crew with a RICO case. During a court session, a lead investigator testified about why phone calls and even stated that Lil Baby allegedly placed hits on rival members, similar to previous accusations made against Lil Durk.
Like, come on, bro, you know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even like that, man. Them got tickets on a lot of these folks, I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unk, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unk.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders.
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Harm. Or
And who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
they were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
Rappers and fans alike were quick to react. First Young Thug, now Lil Baby, Atlanta's DA is out for blood. One post read, "The same district attorney who charged YSL is now focusing her efforts on Lil Baby." Reports say Baby was recently taken into county custody for questioning in connection to the deaths of Jacody Davis and Layman Freeman. The police questioned why Baby's studio closed immediately after the crime occurred.
Atlanta police are blaming a local rapper's music video for the deaths of two 10-year-olds, and a $50,000 reward is being offered for more information. So far, 7 people have already been arrested.
Between the bullets, it was nothing but bullets, pop, 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 pop.
At least 25 shots fired.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was just a concert. I was waiting for Lil Baby to come buy my tacos.
In an effort to distance himself from controversy, Lil Baby has reportedly shut down his record label for PF, hoping to avoid having it officially labeled as a street gang by law enforcement.
4 Pockets Full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because it's all shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police, it's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
While Young Thug and Lil Baby continue to face heavy scrutiny, Gunna's lawyer came forward to defend his client. He stated that although he represented Gunna, his public message was independent. Gunna never cooperated. He said nothing that impacted Young Thug's case. The lawyer wrote in a lengthy post,
"And you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes concurrently."
Yes, ma'am.
You were present along with Jeffrey Williams, where an hydrant and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
According to the statement, Gunna took an Alford plea and spent 8 months in jail. He was released in December 2022 with no probation, no reporting, and complete travel freedom. He's since toured globally and built a successful career. Meanwhile, Thug took a no-low contender plea after 30 months in jail, receiving a strict 15-year probation. The lawyer urged people to stop blaming Gunna, but the internet wasn't having it.
Investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence was orchestrated by adults in our city. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
A viral tweet claimed, "Once y'all understand the full effects of Gunna's deal, you'll see why Thug and Baby won't mess with him again." The tweet gained traction after Atlanta PD linked Baby's name to the deaths of Davis and Freeman. At a press conference, officials announced that a shooting at Lil Baby's music video last May triggered a violent gang conflict that led to the fatalities.
Y'all lying. We over here kicking in. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here. You know how we do it at Slapping Tacos. Baby, there he go. There he go. Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up. Cause you already know how we doing this Slapping Tacos, baby.
Authorities alleged that the ops were unaware Baby was filming until a woman posted a video on Facebook, exposing the location. That alert led to armed rivals showing up at the scene, resulting in chaos. 1 week later, Baby was arrested for carrying a concealed firearm without a permit, landing him in the Clark County Detention Center on a $5,000 bond.
I need 20 bands, call the number for me. Hey, security, the black guy, call the number for me. They're locking me up for a month, but I got license. Security, I need 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. Security, I need 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. Hey, lady, my check leave at 19. Nah, check me good. I gotta my nut. Check me good. You on the camera? I gotta my nut. Check me good. I gotta. Alright, y'all let me that crush.
DJ Akademiks later dropped another bombshell, for PF's name had appeared in the same confidential police documents as YSL before their RICO indictment. That revelation made it seem like for PF's downfall might already be in motion.
Heard two of them. Like, I've heard the two of them. They're like, yo, these are going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever. But these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one, matter of fact, I'll do the segment without saying a name. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by three letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in it.
With the YSL case mostly concluded, all signs now point to Lil Baby becoming the next major target. According to Akademiks, Baby's recent string of arrests, along with the public focus, shows he's being set up for a similar fate as Thug.
I'm going to tell you some things that you're going to have to take my word or don't believe it. It's fine. I don't care either or. When Fonnie Willis started targeting YSL, Fonnie Willis had a bunch of people to target. She wanted Thug. She got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were going to get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons they changed her names, by the way. Except, from what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay. We got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get Dirk, especially after Von died. They dropped that case. They dropped it, but the feds has realized we gonna get Dirk eventually. You doing the math? You see why Lil Baby is moving the way he been? Because Lil Baby hasn't been on Fed watch. He's been on county, state watch.
The Atlanta district attorney, who failed to land a definitive conviction against Thug, may be shifting gears. Many fans now believe Gunna's deal is what triggered this domino effect, indirectly leading to Lil Baby's current troubles.
Huh? Man, you know why I pull you open up these windows? They tinted. You can't see nothing out.
I'm a celebrity, man. Nobody can't see me. Give me my ticket. Let me ride.
I don't know what celebrity you are.
It don't matter. They give me my ticket. Let me ride. I can't have nobody seeing me right here. I'm gonna let my window up.
Oh yeah, you good, but you can't have that tinted window, man.
All right, they give me a
know
ticket. Have a good day, man.
Now, who are you? You said you
My name Lil Baby.
Okay, I just need you to sign right here, okay?
You got a pen? 827. You don't be want to have the. You gotta have tents in that level. You folk crazy. I take a ticket, then somebody follow me home.
Put a 32.
Huh?
You can put a 32. If you got a medical exception, you can get a 10.
Lil Baby was recently pulled over for having illegal window tints, and body cam footage from the incident reportedly became corrupted. Then, oddly enough, he was pulled over again just minutes later and arrested a second time. Fortunately, he contacted his lawyer, who arrived via private jet and bailed him out that very night.